Hello, and welcome back once again to Infinite Jeff, the project where I, Jeff, read the book Infinite Jest to you one page at a time, one day at a time, put it up on the YouTube.com, and the world keeps on ticking. But this is page number 469. Nice. And here we go. Gately is an unlikely choice for Ennet House chef, having fed for most of the last 12 years on sub shop subs and corporate snack foods consumed amid some sort of motion. He is 188 centimeters and 128 kilograms and had never once eaten broccoli or a pear until last year. Chef-wise, he offers up an exceptionless routine of boiled hot dogs, dense, damp meatloaf with little pieces of American cheese and half a box of cornflakes on top, for texture, cream of chicken soup over spirochete-shaped noodles, ominously dark, leathery, shake-and-bake chicken legs, queasily underdone hamburgers, and Hamburg sauce spaghetti whose pasta he boils for almost an hour, footnote 197. None but the most street-hardened Ennet residents would ever hazard an open crack about the food, which appears nightly at the long dinner table still in the broad steaming pans it was cooked in, with Gately's big face hovering lunarly above it, flushed and beaded under the floppy chef's hat Annie Parrott had given him as a dark joke he hadn't got, his eyes full of anxiety and hopes for everyone's full enjoyment. Basically looking like a nervous bride serving her first conjugal dish, except this bride's hands are the same size as the house's dinner plates and have jailhouse tats on them, and this bride seems to need no oven mitts as he sets down massive pans on the towels that have to be laid down to keep the plastic tabletop from searing. Any sort of culinary comments are always extremely oblique. Randy Lenz up in the northeast corner likes to raise his can of tonic and say that Don's food is the kind of food that helps you really appreciate whatever you're drinking along with it. Jeffrey Day talks about what a refreshing change it is to leave a dinner table not feeling bloated. Wayne McDade, a young hardcore flask alky from Ashland, Kentucky, and Dooney Glynn, who's still woozy and infirm from some horrendous workman's comp scam gone awry last year, and is constantly sickly and is probably going to get discharged soon for losing his menial job at Brighton Fence and Wire, and not even pretending to look for another one. The two have this bit they do on Spaghetti Night, where McDade comes in from the living room right before chow and goes, "Some of that extra fine spaghetti tonight, Doonster." And Dooney Glynn goes, "Ooh, will it be all lovely and soft?" And McDade goes, "Leave your teeth at home, boy," in the voice of a Kentucky sheriff, leading Glynn to the table by the hand as if Glynn were a damaged child. They take care to do the bit while Gately's still in the kitchen tossing salad and worrying about course presentation. Though Tiny Ewell never fails to thank Gately for the meal, and April Cordeloo is lavish in her praises, and Bert F. Smith always rolls his eyes with pleasure and makes yummy noises whenever he can get a fork to his mouth. And that's the end of a section, and the end of page number 469 here on Infinite Jeff. Actually, take that back. I hate that Jeff shit. Fuck that Jeff Dunham crap. Anyway, have a good night.